Sidney Williams here with a new installment of Flash of Fear. Thank you for dropping in. Like you, I'm living in quarantine, living in shutdown, living in lockdown, probably for another month if the guidelines for Virginia continue and hold true. And staying quite busy, comics, writing short stories, writing fiction, teaching a class. So I am doing as well as can be expected during these times. And I thought I would offer a new Flash of Fear, a new piece of flash horror fiction read by me, the author, for the fun of it as we go through these times together. I know there's plenty of great content out there, better produced than mine, so I'm under no illusion that you need this more than you need many other things in this time, but I thought I would offer it up. I had started doing these anyway. I was doing them around the times that I got a haircut, and that train has left the station. Not going to be getting a haircut for a while, and it's been a while since I had a haircut. So just going to drop in occasionally with these as the opportunity presents itself for me to grab a few minutes. This piece was produced for my blog originally, a little circle of bloggers several years ago now. Did a little round robin of horror fiction for our blogs around Halloween of the year that we did this. We called it Horrorween, I think. I did two pieces. Both are contained in my um, collection Scars and Candy from Crossroad Press. And this is the second, actually, that I've read here on Flash of Fear from the Halloween era. And want to mention before I read it that I do have a new and longer piece of fiction in a new collection called Cat Ladies of the Apocalypse from Camden Park Press, edited by the great Lynn Worthen. And that is available on all platforms now. Trade paper, Amazon, Barnes & Noble for Nook, Kobo, and various outlets around the globe. So however you buy ebooks or through Amazon, the trade paper, you should be able to get Cat Ladies in a format that's suitable for you. And a great collection includes my story about a scientist in a post-apocalyptic world as she tries to reestablish urban agriculture and provide a spark of hope. There are cat ladies battling Cthulhu, cat ladies battling zombies, and lots of others. Some great reviews are coming in. These aren't post-apocalyptic stories, but they do all include a ray of hope. And no one planned for this book to be released during a pandemic. Everybody was working on contributions last fall. Lynn was planning the book at that time. The book includes an intro about how Cat Ladies of the Apocalypse popped into her mind, and you'll be able to read that if you get a copy also. But again, no one planned for it to drop during a pandemic, and it may seem like a bleak book for a troubled time, but because the stories have a ray of hope, people seem to be liking them, giving us good reviews, buying. A lot of copies have sold, so it is out there, and wanted to mention it. And Scars and Candy, also my collection of short stories, and I have many novels out as well. You can always look for those. I've been doing some comics work with Silverline Comics and appearing on Silverline live 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday nights and on demand on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch, and most of the video platforms out there. And if you want to drop in and see comics creators talking and artists drawing, inking, and coloring while we talk, it's a fun little gathering. Wednesday nights, 9 on the Silverline, 9 Eastern on the Silverline channel here on YouTube, on the Silverline page on Facebook, and the Silverline page on Twitch. So whatever your preference there. This is a very brief piece. Trigger warning, it does allude to dark violence, and other problems. So I like to warn you up front. And if horror is not your thing, you might be better entertained somewhere else on the web. So just to throw that out. But if horror is your thing and you like a little bit of a darkness in your fiction, then that's what we have here. This is a piece called Having His Say. So without me rambling anymore, Having His Say by Sidney Williams. Shuck is my only friend. The old man dragged him in by the scuff of the neck one day when he was just a little squirt, and he tossed him in the corner beside me. He's not my first dog. That was Blue. I loved Blue. But he messed the floor till he had to be punished. The old man didn't do the punishing. He made me do it. He said Blue and I both had to learn. Chuck has been a little better. I knew what the cost would be if he didn't learn, so I made sure he was paper trained quickly. He knows how he should only make when we go in the backyard. We're only allowed in the backyard. The fence is electric there. The old man knows we can't get past it. But yeah, Chuck is a fast learner, especially now that he's not a puppy anymore. He's grown pretty big, and he's getting bigger. And I think he understands real words. He'll fetch the ball I throw, and he'll heel. Pretty soon, we're going to test a new word he's learned. Shuck throat, I'll say. Then we'll go out the front door, and the old man won't have any say. He literally won't have any say. Well, very brief, as I said, and if you want to read that and some longer stories, Scars and Candy from Crossroad Press, which also has all of my novels now in ebook and some audio books and things. Thank you for dropping in. I'm Sidney Williams. I will be back here again. There is a playlist, may appear somewhere here at the end of this video. You can drop in and watch more of these little flashes, and you can watch for more, and you certainly can subscribe as I post new ones. And I hope you will join me again, and I hope you can stay safe in these difficult times. Thank you.